Here we have another beer review. This one is from Renaissance Brewing Company, that's in Marlborough, here in New Zealand. And this one's called the Craftsman. It's a chocolate oatmeal stout, and they say it's intense, smooth and mellow. And it's an ale brewed with cocoa. Here's the front of the bottle there. Interesting shaped bottle. Got some pretty cool bottles, these guys. It's 4.9%. A 500ml bottle. Just buy it at the supermarket off the shelf. Craftsman is our chocolate oatmeal stout. To brew it, we add a proportion of oatmeal to the mash for a velvety smooth mouthfeel, and plenty of dark roasted cocoa nibs to the mash, boil and fermenter. Okay. The result is a rich, intense stout enhanced with notes of dark chocolate that gradually gives way to a subtle hop finish. With malt, coffee and chocolate flavours, Craftsman pairs well with any dessert or match it with hearty fare such as venison and beef. Sweet. Alrighty, let's get into it. A glass from my birthday. Nice present from some family. Huh. Check out the bottle opener. One dry. Ooh. And this bottle of beer was actually a present from some good friends, Rebecca and Ryan, who actually came to my 25th last weekend as well, so it was really nice of them. Rightio. Man, just as I was pouring that, man, you just get this like full-on actual chocolate aroma, like there's no kidding, that is actually chocolatey, you know, it's not like, oh, it's like chocolate, that's chocolate, you know? Yeah, and you kind of get like that roasty sort of bit in your nose, it's sort of like, oh, yep, sort of, like roasted sort of grains in there. There's definitely like a slight creaminess to the aroma. I don't know what we'll find that links to. Maybe the oatmeal, who knows. Smells wonderful though. It's almost like a mochaccino. I don't know, do you guys drink those? I don't. Oh, onto the taste. Oh, it is a smooth beer. Oh, so smooth. Oh yeah. Like they say, you get some hops at the end. It's nice. It's real nice. Nice rolling bitterness, and then it just sort of mellows out at the end there. Well, it does linger around a little bit. Yeah. This one is just malt all the way until the finish. Yep. Starts off kind of crisp, and then the flavour comes out, but I think that might be because it's probably a little bit too cold. I probably should have left it out a little bit longer before I poured it. Still a damn good beer. You get yeah, so just sort of like opens up to like a quite a malty flavour at the start. You get your darker beer malts. There's the chocolate flavour is in there. Yeah, it doesn't taste like cocoa though. It's really cool. It's yeah, it's like full on chocolate, and but at the same time you're getting kind of like that roasted sort of taste in there as well. But it's not. It doesn't overpower anything, and neither does the chocolate. In fact, they kind of mix in quite well together. Man, that is good. See if I can pick anything else out of it. Yeah, it's certainly quite sweet. It's a sweet one, and then towards the end, boom, then the bitterness kicks in from the hops. Don't know what hops they are, and I'm not 100% sure on the grains either, but it's got a wicked balance to it. Let's check out the colour, eh? Yeah, it's got that really nice dark ale-y sort of red hue through it. Like it's not pitch black in there. Like you can just see the light through the end of the tunnel. It's man, it's close to being pitch black though. When I poured it, not a lot of head came up. Like it's just got a little bit of ring lacing. A nice sort of tanned, coloured sort of foam around, you know, a bit of a ring. It looks good though, quite appetizing. Bit of carbonation there. Because I'm not much of a stout drinker, although like I don't mind trying new stouts now and then, and dark ales, that sort of thing. It's kind of hard for me to rate it, but I mean, comparing it to other ones I've had in the sort of category, I suppose you could say, even though it's quite a beer on its own, I suppose. I would probably rate it quite high. It's I mean, it's 4.9%. The bottle has 1.9 standard drinks, so you can session on that beer if you want. There's a couple of glasses worth in there. That's pretty cool. Because like some stouts and things I've had have always been like quite heavy on the alcohol, so you can only really get sort of a taste, and then it's sort of too full on, and then it's all over, and you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, no, this is a good beer. Let's go with a rating. What should we do with this one? Where should we put this one? I'd probably say, yeah, just comparing with all the other dark ales and stouts I've had, probably put this one up at about, probably between 7 and 7.5. It's a pretty good beer. It's not absolutely amazing, it's pretty good. So maybe we'll go 7.5 on that. We'll be generous. Awesome. Cheers.